I want to give you a tip. At this point in the text, we've started to get to know the characters and the setting, but you know from reading other stories that things are going to start happen. Events will start to unfold. The plot will develop, and we'll start to see how problems will come up and be solved. Readers of dystopian fiction, keep in mind that even while we're following the plot, we keep learning more about the world and making theories. Try to keep both of these things, plot and your theories, in mind as you read. You may even want to pause a video to take notes. The party is at Top Girl's house, which has a mother who's a pediatrician and a father who's a cardiologist, and a small barn and giant trees shading the grass where the ponies are playing games. Sunny walks out to them nervously. They touch her horn and wings with their velvet noses, and then the ponies all walk out to the lilac barn at the bottom of the pasture, where a bale of hay is broken open for them. Top Girl meets Barbara at the fence. "That's your pony?" she says without greeting. "She's not as nice as mine." Barbara is defensive. "She's beautiful." She knows this is a misstep and adds, "Yours is so pretty." And Top Girl's pony, Star Blossom, is pretty. Her tail is every shade of purple and glitters with stars. But Sunny's tail is creamy white and shines with honey-colored light. And Barbara knows that Sunny's the most beautiful pony ever. Top Girl walks away, saying over her shoulder, "There's Rock Band in the family room, and a bunch of the other girls are hanging out on the deck, and Mom bought some cookies, and there's Coke Zero, and Diet Red Bull, and Diet Lemonade." "Where are you?" Barbara asks. "I'm outside," Top Girl says, so Barbara gets a Crystal Light and 3 frosted raisin oatmeal cookies and follows her. The other girls outside are listening to an iPod plugged into speakers and playing Wii tennis and watching the ponies play hide and seek and who's prettiest and this is the best game. They are all there, Second Girl and Suck Up Girl and Everyone Likes Her Girl and the rest. Barbara only says anything when she thinks she'll get it right. It seems as though it's going okay. Take a moment to think and jot some notes. What are you learning about this world? What is it like? What's happening? And don't forget to talk about or think about specific details. That's where some of your best thinking will come from. Let's see. In this world, ponies play games. In this world, the girls have the same kind of food and drinks that we have. In this world, some of the girls don't have real names. Readers, one of the key things when reading dystopian fiction, a lot of complex fiction actually, is that you begin to theorize about the rules of this crazy world long before all the information is in. Really early on, you start thinking, perhaps, or I'm wondering if maybe, and you come up with ideas. Could it be that this is a world in which, But here's the key thing. You're thinking in pencil. Your ideas are rough drafts. And as you read on, you expect that your first ideas will change. So right now, in your notebook, I want you to think. I'm thinking that in the world of this story, answer that question and then spell out 1 or 2 of the rules of this world. As I read on, be ready to revise your thinking. Do this by listening for specific details, especially details that surprise you or seem like the author is putting a spotlight on them. And then it's time. The other girls and their silent ponies collect in a ring around Barbara and Sunny. Barbara feels sick. Top Girl says to Barbara, "What did she pick?" Sunny looks scared, but answers her directly, "I would rather talk than fly or stab things with my horn." Top Girl says to Barbara, "That's what ponies always say." She gives Barbara a curved knife with a blade as long as a woman's hand. "Me?" Barbara says. "I thought someone else did it, a grown-up." Top Girl says, "Everyone does it for their own pony. I did it for Star Blossom." In silence, Sunny stretches out a wing. It's not the way it would be, cutting a real pony. The wings come off easily, smooth as plastic, and the blood smells like cotton candy at the fair. There's a shiny, trembling oval where the wing was, as though Barbara cut rose-flavored Turkish delight in half and saw the pink under the powdered sugar. Barbara thinks, "It's sort of pretty," and throws up. Sunny shivers. Her eyes shut tight. Barbara cuts off the second wing and lays it beside the first. The horn is harder, like paring a real pony's hooves. Barbara's hand slips and she cuts Sunny, and there's more cotton candy blood, and then the horn lies in the grass beside the wings. Sunny drops to her knees. Barbara throws the knife down and falls beside her, sobbing and hiccuping. She scrubs her face with the back of her hand and looks up at the circle. Now what? Wow, that was intense. Are you starting to change or add to your theories about the story? Remember, you're trying to be the kind of reader that has rough draft theories and revises them. So pause for a second and push yourself. Think differently and more deeply than you did the last time.